It is an absolutely gorgeous Tuesday here in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So as you saw, I started my day chugging some water. You always wake up dehydrated, so it's best to chug as much water as you can in the morning, replenish your body with water. And now, to get myself motivated, to get myself extra excited for the day, we are gonna take a nice cold shower. Okay, let's go. And I'll also be putting a little bit of sunscreen on my face as today is a freaking sunny day. Super easy to get steps in here in Buenos Aires because everything is within walking distance. You know, back home in Canada where we drive everywhere, we don't get many steps. Like unless you go out to walk your dog, we don't get a lot of steps. But in Buenos Aires, this has not been an issue. This video is doing good. And for my breakfast today, we are getting only an Americano. Because typically I like to avoid my first meal for as long as I can to help myself fast in the morning. Some people would call it intermittent fasting. An Americano is not gonna spike any insulin in my body, therefore continue my fast. And we are walking back to the apartment for our first meal of the day. The sun feels very, very warm today. Like I said, we are still warming up after a little storm that we had, but it's gonna get freaking hot. And we also love getting sun on the skin. Guys, you gotta be vitamin D sufficient back in Canada. In the winter, we gotta supplement. But in the summer, all you need for vitamin D sufficiency is 5 minutes on your forearms a day. Obviously, the more sun you get, I think it's the better. I think they're honking at me. Okay, well that just threw me off. The cops. It is now 1:16 in the afternoon, time for my first meal of the day. Guys, today we are going to be eating a beautiful steak. If you take a look at the price there, we are talking less than $3 American for this. I already have one thawed, and we're also gonna be eating a couple kiwis because they taste really good. Good amount of vitamin C as well.
A 53-year-old law, highly transparent and on receipt of...
Bueno chicos, ya comí, ahora tengo mi clase de español con Preply y después de eso voy al gimnasio. Así que quiero tomar un mate. Me gusta el mate antes del gimnasio por dos razones. El primero razón es tiene cafeína. Este es mejor porque hay muchos benefits de cafeína en su cuerpo si quieres hacer ejercicio. Y el otro es voy a tomar un montón de agua y sus músculos necesitan mucho agua para funcionar mejor. Entonces un mate antes del gimnasio es buenísimo. Pero hay un problema que siempre tengo cuando tomo mate. Y este problema es siempre tengo que piss muchas veces porque es un montón de agua. Pero bueno, todo está bien. Guys, if I have to be critical about one thing here in Argentina, is men's fashion. Men's fashion, the men here, they're not very good at dressing nice, and I will show you an example right now. Alright guys, I ended my workout early because my shoulder does not feel good. I want to give it a couple more days, but instead of working out, we're gonna go eat. Probably get just one carne and one cheese. Could be the most expensive empanada place in town. That cost me $7,000 for 2 empanadas. That's absurd. Absolutely expensive. They're so expensive that I'm gonna take a bunch of these napkins home as reparations for the price that I had to pay. Alright guys, it turns out that I came back home and I fell asleep. So I took a nap, dormí en siesta, y ahora un poco jugo naranja, porque ahora tengo que correr mucho. Exhibit B of the freaking fashion here.
Perfecto. Muchas gracias.
Gracias a vos.
So now I'm going to explain to you guys why exactly I don't like jogging. Reason number one is because you're taking the very, very high impact of sprinting and combining it with the low cardio, the low calorie burning of walking. So you're destroying your joints, you're destroying your muscles for very, very little in return. Running, like jogging, it just turns you into a smaller person, both muscle and fat wise. And for reason number two, now I may be spewing nonsense here because I don't actually know what I'm talking about, but reason number two is apparently when you run, it spikes, I think, cortisol or something like that, which lowers testosterone. And guys, we do not want to lower our testosterone. Therefore, running sucks. But if I'm doing it once a week, then, you know, maybe I'll be okay. You guys want to see the power of my selfie stick?
Good stick.
Thank you.
El agua chiquita, 2.000. La grande, 3.500.
Bueno, un chiquito.
Gracias.
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 Tengas un buen día.
All right, we've arrived, but it seems kind of quiet. All right, guys, the mission for today, Freddie's looking for a girl, so we're gonna see what we can pull off.
Sounds good.
Look at him blush like a little boy. Guys, we have a target spotted. Oh no, we have women chasing us. Let's go.
¡Feliz año! ¡Feliz Navidad! ¡Feliz Reyes! ¡Feliz! ¡Bajo de Argentina!
Oh. Alright guys, this group is like 10 times the normal size. Freddie, how you feeling? You tired?
Brilliant. No.
You tired?
Udo. No.
Tired. We've literally not been to this park.
Bro, I told you way where to go.
Such a nice park. Look at this. Freddie thinks we've been here, but we have not. Ah! Boo!
Your turn.
I'll do another try. See. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm freaking sweaty. Let's hear one, Freddie. Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah, whoa, yeah! We got energy! Woo-hoo-hoo! That's where it gets hard, Freddie! Yeah, buddy! We gotta dig deep! That's what we need to do to survive. Rick Grimes, stuff and things. Yeah, guys, pushing myself to the brink here. Like, I'm as sweaty as it gets. This is getting really hard, but I think we're done. Oh my God. Like, I'm dying here. But it's fun to push, you know? It's fun to push yourself past the brink whenever you can. There's people running everywhere. That's a different run group. This is our run group. Good times. Freddie, how you feeling?
Beautiful.
Feeling beautiful? Well, you're not looking beautiful. Just kidding. Guys, it never ends! Guys, I know I said I was having a healthy day. That was a fun run, and we have a really fun group here. And guys, that is gonna wrap up our day of health. I ruined it with that little beer. Typically, I don't condone just drinking a beer because it'll hurt your sleep. It'll make you fat, it'll grow your boobs. We had a nice cheeky little beer after a nice cheeky big massive run that almost killed me, and life is good. So I'll continue this video a little bit, just for the foreigners here. So as a foreigner, you guys are probably wondering what it's like walking around at night here. So it is probably 10:30 or so, and I'm walking home. I just said bye to Freddie by myself. Now again, I'm in Palermo, Soho, which is a very protected, safe area. There's cops on every corner. So realistically, there is no worry, but I'm sure you guys are curious. My general rule is just, if there's no people walking around, just stay out of that area. You know, if you see tourists, if you see a lot of people walking around, then you're fine. Like, there's a couple people in the park here. Parks aren't the best place to be at night, to be honest. My point being, if you're in an area where there's just no people walking around, clearly no tourists, stay out of that area. Again, I want to say again, Buenos Aires is safe. There's police stationed on every corner. But you just want to don't put yourself in situations that could end bad, you know? Like, this guy's weird right now, so I'm going the other way. Another point worth mentioning, if there's somebody, if you're walking on a sidewalk at night and you see somebody coming in your direction that you're a little bit suspicious of, even if it's just a little tiny bit suspicious, don't hesitate to cross the road and walk on the other side, put distance in front of you. Even if it's just a bad judgment, even if you have no reason to actually do so, in the small case that, your suspicions are correct, crossing the street shows them that you are competent that you are paying attention, and that a lot of the time will deter people. I've had to do that in the past. In the case that somebody does come up to you and ask for your things, you are supposed to give it over with no issue, because typically they are going to go to any end to get that stuff from you. But I will say, for like the 4th, 5th time, guys, Buenos Aires is safe. Within the capital, especially in the main touristy areas, like, it's safe, it's safe. Y para mis seguidores argentinos, ¿es la verdad de que estoy diciendo o estoy diciendo cosas mal? ¿Es más peligroso que estoy diciendo o es menos, es más seguro? Yo creo que es mi experiencia. Ahora es el fin de este video. Gracias por todos que están mirando mis videos y nos vemos mañana.